Hey guys, it's Al Storm here, and I'll be showing you the gear and inventory setup I'll be using for a Ganodermic beast task. Now, Ganodermic beasts are another high level Slayer creature. They require 95 Slayer, so I doubt many of you will have this Slayer level by now. But for those of you who do, here is what I'm using. I'll be using my Runic Accuracy Aura as always with magic tasks. I'll be using a full Slayer helmet, my Saradomin Cape which gives magical attack bonus, my Arcane Stream which gives a magical damage bonus. I'll be using the Polypore Staff as it gives a great inbuilt attack with it. I'll be using Aram's Robe top and bottoms as usual. I'll be using a damage book which is a Zami book as it adds +8 to my magic attack. My Barrow's gloves of course. I'll be using my Infinity boots and the Ring of Wealth for the drops. Now the inventory setup is here. So I have my Ring of Slaying for contacting Kuradal to see how many of them I have left. I'll be using my Ferocious Ring to teleport back to her after my task is complete. My Vecna Skull to boost my magic by 6 levels when I'm in there. I'll be using an Enhanced Excalibur for healing, as I won't need sharks because it heals 400 damage over a period of about 20 seconds I think. I have a jug of neem oil here, which will collect any neem drupes that are dropped on the floor, well, that I pick up really, and it will put them in here. Let's see how many I've got at the moment. Will it come up? Here we go. Check. I've got 778. Okay. Now I've got 8 prayer potions as we'll be praying magic throughout the whole task. So I'll be back in a sec when I'm going to show you the way there. Okay guys, I'm going to show you the route now because I was just chatting to one of my clan mates here. It's Jack. Okay, so let's go. So what you got to do, well, it started in Edgeville again. Got to head towards the Fairy Ring again, which also needs completion of Fairy Tale Part 2. And because obviously I completed Fairy Tale Part 3, you don't need to actually use the Draymond or Lunar Staff for it. So when it loads. So we'll head over to the Polypore dungeon now. Got the Fairy Ring here. Let's just step into it. It'll take us to Xanaris. Come on, lag. Okay, so I'm in Xanaris. Oh. So now the code you need to teleport to, let's find it. Here we go, BIP is the code. So we'll teleport there. Now you'll be stood just outside the Polypore dungeon here. So you want to enter it. Well, this is what it's like inside for people who haven't been in here before. But some of you would have been for maybe other tasks such as Griffala Ruse, Griffala Pines, and that sort. Where's it taking me? Okay, so there's a ladder down here. You want to take the vine down to the bottom, and it will drop you by some Griffala. And also you want to drop down again. And now it's a bit of a run. You want to head south to start with. And just keep heading south. You pass some other things like Griffala Pines, Infested Axes, maybe some Ganodermic runts as you pass. I've got my frame rate so. And we'll just head down because you need to go to the bottom, but there are 2 alternatives and I'm not going to show them in this vid because they're not really relevant unless you want to cannon them, which you can if you want, but you don't have to. Okay, so we're on the bottom floor. So now there's a good spot somewhere around here where there's just one like little stalagmite sticking out the ground. So you want to hide behind it, and I'm going to activate my aura. Go onto the Vector Skull and pray magic and start attacking them. That should do it. I didn't switch off from the last task. So you see, it's stuck behind here and it cannot use its special attack. So Ganodermic Beasts are level 280. They have 2,500 life points, and they give 263 Slayer experience. Now, don't tell me why that happens. It's just not common sense. Now, some of the good drops that these give are polypore sticks, even though they're not that much, but they can create it into the polypore staff, which I'm using. There are high-level herb seeds as well. There are also you can also get Ganodermic flakes and polypore spores, which are used to make the polypore staff, and also can be used to make some Ganodermic armor, which at the moment the Ganodermic poncho is about 2 mil, I think. So it's the best magical defense in the game, so it's really useful. I'll just show you a couple of kills here. Now normally you don't really want to get in range of them, so just stay out the way. And I'll be back soon if I get any drops or anything like that on top of it. Okay, so I've got a U seed here. These are about 80 to 90k at the moment. So you can see already I've only done a few kills because I started with 77 and now I have 71. Why was I'm wielding that? So you can see how many I have now. Okay, so I'll be back if any more drops happen. Okay guys, here's another high level seed drop for you. Let's just have a look. It's a Torstal seed. Now these are about 300k at the moment, and you can get several of these per task. So they're really profitable. So I'll be back in a sec if I get another drop or at the end of the task. Okay guys, I've just got another Torstal seed here, as you see. So that's already 600k from this task. Well, probably more. So let's just find it. Okay, so I'll be back whenever. Hey guys, there's another Torstal seed in here. Hello. So that's up to over 1 mil now for this task. See how profitable it is? Okay, so back in a sec. Here we go guys, I've just had another drop and it's a magic seed. Now these are just under 300k I think, so I'm having a very good task here. Be back shortly. Another drop here guys, and this time it's an effigy. Thank God that's my 30-second effigy to go in the tab. I bet Jack's jealous now because he never gets them. So be back whenever guys. Okay guys, just finishing off the last one in this task. It's just going to take a while. Elzara's decided to come take a trip down here and just hang with me for 30 odd kills. Thanks for spending half an hour of your time here. So he's just having a little bit of a dance while he's head. So a shout out to him there. Now I've had a really good task here. I've had some really good loot. So far I've had just under 1,000 Ganodermic flakes. I've had enough to recharge my polypore staff in spores. I've had 15 watermelon seeds, a U seed. I've had a couple snapdragon seeds, a few herbs. I've had 3 Torstal seeds, which is brilliant. I've had a magic seed. I've had a lanternine seed. I've also had a palm tree seed and a papaya seed. Also I got D-Med. So now I've just completed my 566th task in a row, so 18 Slayer points there, so I'm happy about that. So subscribe, rate or comment if you want, and otherwise join the Republic of Varric clan chat. Now otherwise, happy slaying.